See, I told you wouldn't like going out on a stakeout.
Okay. I should have listened to you.
Vicky, why don't you go call yourself a cab?
No.
Go home.
No.
I gotta get back out there.
Okay, so it's wet and it's cold, but I mean, at least we're together,
Vicky,
right?
Vicky, go home.
No. Okay, we just need a break. We need a little coffee. I mean, I figure if Harold Broadbent hasn't showed his face in the last 3 hours, he's certainly not going to do it in the next 5 minutes.
No,
I mean, the
you
odds
see,
are...
usually that's the way it works, Vicky. That's why I've got to get back out there.
Okay. You go out there in the cold, I'll go inside, warm up, check our messages, and I will bring you a warm cup of coffee.
I'll be in the doorway.
You've come a long way, baby. From senatorial aide to drowned rat.
What'd you think of it?
I think it's really well conceptualized and very substantive.
Well, I guess I have you to thank for that. It was your research that gave it the weight it's needed.
Well, I'm glad you're pleased.
The problem is in the general tone. See, this is where I miss Vicky. She had such an innate sense of people, such savvy charm. I mean, how do you speak to career cops and rich liberals at the same time and make them love you?
I'm afraid that's not my strongest skill.
Oh, no. That's not what I mean at all. That was Vicky's forte. Did you try her again?
I left a message, but she hasn't called back.
All right, well. The resultant effects of allowing our cities to deteriorate is caused... Senator Harrison.
Hello, Grant. Stephanie called me.
On my behalf, I'm working on this crime speech, and it sounds like... Well, you know, it's just not right. Can you get over here?
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm helping Ryan with a case.
What does he have you working on?
Well, it's sort of it's a stakeout.
Good grief.
No, it's really interesting, actually. It's industrial espionage.
Well, this isn't altogether unrelated. Crime speech.
Nice try, Senator. But, you know...
I know that you promised to help me if I got into a bind.
Look, I would really like to help you out, but I promised Ryan, and Ryan comes first. Goodbye.
Hi. I am blinded by your beauty and nobility.
Buzz off, Jake.
Hey, it's okay. You can dump on an old friend. I'd be glad to be of service.
I'm fine. And even if I wasn't fine, I certainly wouldn't be coming to you for comfort. Besides, I hear you're up to your old tricks again.
Jamie is wrong. He's been bad-mouthing me again, Vicky.
We lost him. In the half minute that I was in here with you, Broadbent slipped out the back way.
Oh, what? What, so now it's my fault? You could have at least told me what it was I was expected to do.
No, what I expect you to do is pay a little less attention to your creature comforts, Vicky.
That is not fair. I haven't complained at all. I've been a very good sport about this whole thing.
Oh, no, I haven't complained that in so many words. But come on, Vicky, you really don't like doing this.
Don't tell me how I feel.
Well, don't tell me I don't know
Well, maybe you don't.
What I do know is that I just lost the guy that I was trailing for 3 weeks. This is nuts. This is stupid.
What?
You're just not cut out for this.
I could be a very good PI, you know. It's just these cases are all wrong.
Meaning what?
When you said industrial espionage and a stakeout, I mean, I thought you meant something at the Hotel Royale or Antoine's. I certainly didn't think you meant the back alley of Sassy's.
Right, and I see that sort of crime ought to pay. I mean, you know, at least better.
Honey, I'm not kidding here. I think one of the reasons you don't get the top-level cases is because your public image. It's...
Yeah, yes.
It's kind of low rent.
Well, low rent is all I can afford right now.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. As long as you keep renting out that dump right next to the free clinic, all you're going to get are sleazy divorce cases and shoplifting cases.
So I guess the caliber of my clientele doesn't really excite you.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you.
Oh.
You're a brilliant investigator. You should be dealing with top echelon crimes, stolen art, and executive fraud, embezzled millions.
Well, the next time a major CEO of a corporation knocks on my door, I'll be sure to just let him right on in.
But honey, well, see, that's just it. He's not going to, because you need to improve your image, you know? Maybe, like, rent out a penthouse, get a couple new suits.
Vicky, I can hardly afford to meet office expenses now.
It's because it takes money to make money.
Right, and I don't have any money.
Yes, you do. With Harrison.
Which is off limits, the same as this conversation.
Would you just hear me out?
Vicky!
Would you hear me out? Now, look what Grant did. He took some of this money to get a start, and look at all the good he's done.
Vicky, don't
As a matter of
start.
fact, in your field. I mean, his crime bill is changing the whole face of law enforcement in this whole country now. I wish you could just look at it as seed money.
Vicky, when are you going to stop trying to make me into Grant?
I'm not. Oh, fine. I can't even have this discussion with you when you're like this.
Oh, this was a discussion?
I'm taking your advice. I'm going home. I'm gonna check our messages. Look, you can go outside and sit out in the cold as long as you want. I don't care. Lucas called with some urgent message.
Let me have a beer, please.
What is it with women? Always trying to make you something you're not.
See when we can expect a grand jury decision. Oh, boy. Oh,
Yeah, it's a tight one.
oh yes. Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good.
Hi, Stephanie. How's it going?
Not too bad. Come on in. I have some things to finish up.
Victoria Hudson, I thought you just told me you couldn't help me out tonight.
I'm not here to fix your speech.
I think we can manage without you. So what are you doing here?
Well, Ryan and I finished our case early, so I wanted to take this opportunity to, return this.
That was a gift. Are you going out of your way to insult me?
Grant, come on. I love this dress, and I loved wearing it to the farewell party, but I can't keep this. I mean, it's not right.
Oh, according to whom? My brother, the Paragon?
Let's not start.
All right, Charles, I think you can leave. I'm about as loose as I'm going to get tonight.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Come on, Vicky. You love that dress and you look sensational in it.
True.
But once again, you're going to ignore what you want just to please Ryan. You plan to negate your own identity for the rest of your life?
Well, I wouldn't be here if I were only doing what Ryan wanted, would I?
All right. I'm sorry. I'm only grumpy. I can't get used to all the changes around here.
Yeah, well, I'm having a little trouble adjusting myself. But I'm managing.
Well, now that you're here, maybe you can see your way clear to helping me out. I really need you.
What on earth is going on here?
Mother, I don't know what you're doing here. I simply dropped by to give Grant a dress.
Well, he certainly needs something to wear.
He wasn't expecting me to drop by.
Like mother, like daughter, I suppose.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that you turned up unannounced, too, Donna.
Well, I'm here on a social matter, Grant.
You know, it used to be that 9 p.m. was a safe time for me to plan my first break of the day. I guess I'll have to rethink that. If you'll excuse me, I'll put some clothing on.
Yes, please do. Why are you trying to self-destruct?
For your information, I'm here for Ryan's sake, to return a dress so that my fiancé isn't upset. And frankly, I resent what you're implying.
I am just concerned about
What,
you.
that I'll turn up like you? Well, don't worry.
Frankly, yes.
Mother, it won't happen, all right? I mean, at least not that way.
Victoria, I just want you to have some peace.
I have peace. I do. I'm fine. Ryan and I are happy. We're going to get married. I wish you would stop checking up on me.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Stephanie Preston, Senator Harrison's new aide.
Yes, I saw you earlier when I was here. I'm Donna Love Hudson. Are you my daughter's replacement?
Well, nobody can really fill Vicky's shoes, but doing my best. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, possibly. Might take a lot of work, but just possibly.
What a night, thanks. Do you have your notes for tomorrow?
Yes, Senator.
I don't know why I bothered to ask. This is a very efficient young woman.
Yes, I can see that.
Good night, Senator.
Night, Steph.
Good night, Miss Hudson.
Good night. It's lovely to meet you.
Where did Vicky go off to?
She left. Well, Stephanie certainly is impressive.
Stephanie is very
Terrific. She's bright, intelligent, hardworking, intellectual type.
Seems very loyal.
Yeah, she is. In some ways. But she is definitely not Vicky.
And then again, you can't have Vicky. Which reminds me why I came here in the first place.
Well, I'm panting to know.
We're hoping you will join us all for dinner Friday.
Us all?
Yes, we're having a party to plan Victoria and Ryan's wedding. I know you wouldn't want to miss it.
And that's why you came across town at this hour for the second time today. Donna, there's this invention called a telephone.
I've always preferred the personal touch, Grant. Aren't weddings exciting? See you Friday.
Well,
Coast clear?
my aide, my masseur, and your mother have all gone home. Would you care to join me for a nightcap?
No, thanks. I have to get back to Ryan. I forgot to ask you, can you come to dinner on Friday night?
Donna already asked me. I'm looking forward to it.
Suppose she gave you some lecture about us fraternizing.
More like a veiled threat.
What is with her? I mean, for that matter, what is with everyone?
Oh, boredom, jealousy, innate mistrust.
All of the above. I don't know what the big deal is. What's so hard to understand? I love Ryan. We're going to get married. We're going to live happily ever after.
I know that.
I know you do. How's Stephanie?
Stephanie has her strong points.
Oh, I know she does.
I know you do. Well, at least you and I understand each other, Vicky.
Grant, I want you to know that my leaving, it had nothing to do with a lack of respect or a loss of admiration or... I'm really proud of you, and I am proud of what you're doing.
I hope you know how important you were to all of that.
Well, if I made a contribution, good. Actually, I was hoping that maybe I could, help out around here. Unofficially, of course.
Of course.
We made a lot of progress in certain areas, and I just think it would be a shame to, to lose that ground now.
Thanks, Vicky. I don't know how much you can do practically, given your watchdog contingent.
I'm going to tell Ryan that I'm helping out.
You'll hit the roof.
I wish you would give Ryan a little credit, and me too, for that matter. I can make him understand. Eventually.
You're very important to me. You got me through some really rough stuff, Vicky.
Cheer up, Senator. Once your brother and I get married, everything's going to be hunky-dory.